You just went 2-0 against Oversoul Esports. Thoughts on that matchup?
Honestly, I thought the matches were a lot harder than I expected them to be. I've always thought that Freedom Potatoes, Oversoul's mid laner, is really, really good. So I was surprised that his team was 0-4. And so I guess like based off that record, I wasn't expecting too much going into it. But I think the first game especially, it went up to, I believe, 46 or 47 minutes, and it was a super tough one to win. And the second game wasn't as tough, but there was definitely some hard moments with their top laner getting pretty cut and stuff like that. So it was harder than expected, but it was a clean-ish, I guess, 2-0.
I do agree with Hwasal. I think that was actually probably so far the hardest series for us, which is surprising coming from the team that's currently 0-5. I think they're much better than that record indicates, and if they play like this, like how they played against us in the previous 4 matches, I think they pick up more wins. I do also want to say that usually we get ahead early in our matches and we have an easy time of transitioning those games into wins. But this time, for at least game 1, we did get behind and it became a lot harder to win. But overall, when faced with adversity, we did overcome. So,
as of filming this, your team is currently 5-0. Is that the record you expected by week 5?
Going into the season with this new team, know what I was going to get into. Obviously, I knew the numbers were good, and I was confident that we could win, but I didn't know how strong the rest of the competition was going to be, right? But I guess, like, after seeing all the roster draws and stuff like that, I thought maybe we would drop, like, one series here or there, because, I don't know, maybe we're goofing around, or one of us is having off days and stuff like that. But overall, I thought we would have a pretty solid, clean record. So I guess the 5-0 record isn't, like, the most surprising thing in the world, but it is nice to see.
Contrary to Hwasal, I actually have gone undefeated in the regular season, and going into this season, seeing our group, I did expect to be completely undefeated. If anything, DDG I thought might give us some trouble, and I'm surprised that TMDK is actually doing so well. But yeah, overall, I'm exactly where I expect us to be.
Up next, you'll have TMG Death Knights and Drop Dead Gaming Vultures. Thoughts on those two teams?
Regarding Death Knights, obviously there's been that roster change with meta shift getting FLT picked, and then the new jungler coming in. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how that team color changes based off the jungler. As for DDG, I know all of their players. I know they're all really good. I think their mid laner, Apotheon, is very, very good, very solid. Definitely one of the better mage players that I've played against as well. So I think both series will be fun. I expect DDG series to be harder than the Death Knight series, though, between the two.
Yeah, sure. Looking at the teams directly, it is really interesting seeing that roster change come out. I do think it'll be weird seeing this team play for the first time. It's unfortunate that we have to go against them with this new jungler, but I do think I am confident in our matchup and we should pick it up even with a sub. And also the following week against Drop Dead Gaming, it's going to be a very exciting game. I think that they are slowly leveling up and they may try to finish the regular season strong, but we'll finish stronger.
Other than yourselves, which two teams do you think would make it to grand finals?
It would probably be the winning formula. That roster is the other undefeated one in the league, I believe. And then probably either Drop Dead Gaming or ID Frozen. I would say either of the two. I do know that, I don't know what Snapski will think, but like I do know that we 2-0'd ID Frozen, but they are usually a team that scales as season goes on and kind of just gets better by playoffs and becomes a very top tier team by the end of it. So I am pretty scared and excited, I guess, to see what they can do at playoffs. Let's take us to that point. I also know their players like Joby and Uffy's against the finals. I know both of them are really, really good. And Kami obviously is a very solid AD carry as well. So yeah, and then Drop the Gaming, who I consider to be the second best team in Group B, I guess. Yeah, I also think they're really good. So yeah, probably those two teams. And then the winning formula.
I think I would agree. I think it's going to be the winning formula and Iridescent Dawn Frozen, if not us. Short answer.
Blue side or red side of Summoner's Rift?
Blue side.
Blue side.
Sweet or spicy?
Spicy.
Spicy.
VOD reviewing or scrimming?
Skimming.
The scrimming.
Go-to fast food restaurant?
Wendy's.
Ew.
What?
Whataburger.
What? There's no way you're saying. Okay, whatever.
I'm about that sweet and spicy, baby.
Movies, TV, or books?
EB.
Yeah, TV series.
If you had to swap roles, what role would you swap to?
Jungle.
Top lane.
Other than League of Legends, what's your favorite game?
Terraria.
I'd say genre-wise, anything in horror, but specifically I really like Little Nightmares in that series of games.
Would you rather be a professional League of Legends player or a professional streamer?
Professional streaming.
I think I'd rather be a streamer.